How's it going today, guys? The 2023-2024 NFL season is officially underway. Now, we have like another 8 months until we get to September, where the start of the regular season actually starts, because it just ended yesterday. But today I am talking about if Justin Fields could possibly be the next Jalen Hurts. Okay? Jalen Hurts played a very, very good game yesterday. That Eagles offense was amazing, okay? I'm going to give a little bit of thoughts on the Super Bowl yesterday because I have some thoughts on it. So, Jalen Hurts played great, okay? He had that one fumble recovery, or that forced fumble for a touchdown that Bolton, I think, picked it up and almost had another one, but that wasn't his fault. And it kind of was, but can Justin Fields be the next Jalen Hurts, okay? But before I get into that, the refs, man, the refs. Okay, I know I'm not blaming the refs 100% on this game, but you give the Chiefs the game against the Bengals, okay? I thought that was bullshit. I made a video on it. If you want to go see it, I made it like 2 weeks ago. Watch that, okay? You give the Chiefs the game against the Bengals, okay? You weren't calling defensive holding all game. You had some iffy calls, but then you call defensive holding on the most crucial play in the entire Super Bowl, okay? And the only way you can see that it was holding is if the cameraman paused the video. Bradbury had his hand on him. Yeah, he yanked a little bit, but you gotta let them play football. You can't have the biggest game on the biggest stage in the last game of the season come down to a freaking call. Let them play football, okay? I still think the Chiefs probably would have won, but it was such a good Super Bowl up until then. I wanted to see what Jalen Hurts can do with 1 minute and 30 seconds. They would have had probably 1:15 or something like that for Jalen Hurts to maybe go and win it or tie it. Actually, no, because maybe they wouldn't have gotten the touchdown, the Chiefs. They would have kicked the field goal. I wanted to see if Jalen Hurts can go win it. That was one of the best Super Bowls we've had since the last Eagles Super Bowl. You cannot let the refs decide on a call that maybe 50% of the refs would say it's holding and the other 50% would say it's not. You can't let the refs choose a winner, because that's exactly what happened yesterday. The Eagles offense, firing on all cylinders. Maybe not in the third quarter, but other than that, they were firing on all cylinders. The Eagles defense, holy shit, I was hyping you guys up before the game. You guys were awful. And when I say awful, I mean awful. Number one defense all season long, my ass. The most sacks all season long, record-breaking sacks, not a single one, a big fat donut. No interceptions, no turnovers. That is embarrassing. I understand it's the Chiefs' offense, but you got Patrick Mahomes on like basically a broken ankle, and you still let him run all over you. You still let him throw all over you. You can't cover Travis Kelce for shit, and I don't blame you really for that, because nobody can. I don't understand how not a single defensive coordinator or head coach or player has even figured out that Travis Kelce needs to be covered. Nobody has figured that out yet. Not a single freaking team has figured out, oh, maybe we should cover Travis Kelce. I don't understand. He should be the number one priority. You don't have a Tyreek Hill anymore. Travis Kelce should be the number one priority. I don't get it. So yes, I'm not blaming the refs for the loss 100%, but that was almost a perfect Super Bowl. It really was, and I don't care about either team. That was almost a perfect Super Bowl, and the refs they didn't let us see the ending. They spoiled us of an ending that would have been the perfect Super Bowl ever. So anyway, I'm already like 5 minutes in. Can Justin Fields be the next Jalen Hurts? Because I think Jalen Hurts is going to be he's going to be a villain in this league. He's going to be a problem in this league for a very long time. And yes, you still have some pocket passers, but the sit in the pocket passers. I think that era is over. You need the dual threat. I think the new era of football, of QB play, is the dual threat quarterback, okay? Even Patrick Mahomes, I'm even talking about him, all right? You got Joe Burrow, but he can run. He really can. I mean, he's not like known for his running, but he can. But he's mostly a pocket passer. Patrick Mahomes, he can run too. He even ran for 30 yards yesterday on basically a broken ankle. But he's also a pocket passer. It's the dual threat. You got Lamar Jackson. He's a passer and a runner. You got Josh Allen, passer, runner. Justin Fields, passer, runner. Jalen Hurts, passer, runner. We are in the new era of QB play. The time for just pocket passing might as well be over. You are going to see a lot of dual threat QBs coming into this league. And I think that is the new when it comes to QB play. It is hard to plan for both. If you can throw the ball and you're accurate, and you can throw it deep, and you can use your legs, that is really, really hard to game plan against. You can. I've seen it happen. You can. But it also takes a team around him. Justin Fields tried his hardest to carry this team last year on his back. But he doesn't have anybody. Who does he got? Cole Kmet? Chase Claypool, we traded a first-round pick for? And he didn't even break 200 yards in 8 games? That's embarrassing. Okay, Darnell Mooney, he's still good, but I don't think he's ever going to be that dominant wide receiver one. He just won't. Okay? Get Justin Fields some weapons this offseason, and I'm praying to God it happens soon. Because once we start getting weapons, once we start signing people, trading for people, whatever, I can know that Justin Fields will stay our quarterback. Okay? Get Justin Fields what Jalen Hurts had last year. Get him a alpha wide receiver number 1. But you also had Devontae Smith. He is probably just as good or as good as A.J. Brown. He is also very, very dominant. So you can't just have one. But at the same time, Patrick Mahomes pretty much has just Travis Kelce, but he uses other people too. Juju Smith-Schuster, he came up a little big last game, or in the Super Bowl. MVS, I don't even think he caught a pass. Sky Moore came up big. Pacheco came up big. Jerick McKinnon. You need all these pieces. You can't just have one guy. Okay? Mitch Trubisky really only had Allen Robinson. That's not enough. Exactly why we only scored 15 points in the wild card round against the Eagles in 2018. Get Justin Fields some time. Look at what Jalen Hurts can do with time. That's all you need to give a quarterback is a good offensive line and time. Patrick Mahomes, barely pressured yesterday. No sacks. Look what he can do on a broken ankle with time. Okay? There was some pressures, but he got out of the pocket and he ran for a first down. And believe me, Justin Fields can frickin' do that. Okay? Get Justin Fields some time. That's all I ask. Okay? He has the tight end. Okay, now work on the wide receivers. Sign one big guy and then draft the rest of them. That's all you got to do. Sign one decent free agent or trade for him. One or the other. I would rather trade for somebody because there's not very, very good free agents. There's just not. So I would trade for a DeAndre Hopkins, maybe a T. Higgins, whatever. But like an A.J. Brown, we need some decently young guy that will be around for a while. So DeAndre Hopkins is probably out of that. But we'll see. We need production now. Okay? Get him. You need to work on the defense too. The secondary I'm not so worried about. But get like a Darren Payne. Get somebody who can just rush the passer like a Will Anderson. We need somebody like that. Okay, look what a defense can do when your defense comes up. It also helps out the offense. Okay, so look at Jalen Hurts, his weapons. You got Dallas Goedert. even Gainwell, even Boston Scott, even Miles Sanders. Okay, Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and then who did Justin Fields have? Some games he was throwing to wide receiver one, Equinemius St. Brown. That is embarrassing. And I know people get hurt, all that stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But just I don't like. I hate this narrative that we need to get rid of Justin Fields because he sucks. No. The team around him sucks. Get him some time. Get him a real defense. Get him some weapons. If he still sucks, if he doesn't have a 3,000-yard passing season plus next year with some weapons, with the offensive line, go get him in an Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown he probably played his best game in the Super Bowl. It was really good. Go get him some elite O-line. It doesn't have to be elite, but at least top 10. Because our offensive line has been bottom 10 probably the last 5 years. Plus. So, if he still sucks next year, which I don't think Justin Fields sucked this year, but if he doesn't improve over what he did last year, then yes, I can see us going for another quarterback, okay? So yes, if that does answer your question, I think Justin Fields could be the next Jalen Hurts. Get him a team, get him some weapons, get him a defense, and maybe even the right coaches, because I still don't know if Luke Getsy is the best coach, okay? So, the time for pocket passing quarterbacks may as well be over. I don't know. But the dual threat quarterbacks, the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, the Jalen Hurts, the Justin Fields, even the Patrick Mahomes, it's here. It is here. The dual threat quarterbacks are here. And they are probably here to stay. Because no more Aaron Rodgers. You see how that happened. Tom Brady, you see, just you're figuring it out. People are figuring it out. Dual threat quarterbacks are so much harder to game plan against. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bear down. Hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you.